We do our job, make big holes, tackle the headed bastard. We go home, we drink some beer, we party. Let's go!
Let's freaking go. I'm a little late. Been partying really hard after the Ravens beat the Steelers, okay? Awesome win. If you say that was disappointing or anything because we only beat them by 3, you're a moron, okay? Any win against Pittsburgh's a big win. Gotta love what Lamar Jackson did. He threw 3 interceptions. 2 of them weren't his fault. If you're talking smack on Lamar, also a moron, okay? You say he's regressed every week. Pfft, you're an idiot, okay? He's been taking what he's been given. All right, he's guys balls bouncing out of their chest. I mean, what's he gonna do? It's not his fault. He didn't throw it into the guy's chest. Yeah, he threw one pick that was directly to somebody, but it's like the worst pass he threw all year. In my opinion, all his passes are tight. He's finding dudes down the field. He's getting us first downs. We lead the league in scoring. Okay, I'm pretty pumped about their win. I'm stoked. I've just been chilling, just soaking up all the Steeler fan tears. But
you're gonna find me dead. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna be hanging from the back row. Don't ask me to do nothing. This is nothing. I'm gonna kill myself.
I really want to jump into this Jay Gruden thing. Like, just the Redskins in general. All right, like I almost feel pity for this organization. All right, I have family members that like the Redskins, lots of friends. They're right near us, so like, obviously our two fan bases intermingle quite a bit. But I'm friends with a lot of Redskins fans, and just seeing their reactions from this is it's sad, man. Like the Redskins are an 0-5 team. They're a terrible team. Okay, no one expected anything more from them coming into this season. So why do they fire their coach when they're 0-5? They play the Dolphins next week. If they come in with continuity and, what they've had going on, maybe they go in and they beat a terrible team like the Dolphins. And I understand firing them at the end of the season, but why did you bring them on for this season if you're just going to fire them 5 games into it? There's never a clear direction with this franchise. They drafted Dwayne Haskins. Gruden didn't want him. They fired Gruden. Like, Haskins' career is already up in the air. But, if I'm Jay Gruden, I'm going and sparking a joint in celebration. I'd be like, screw the Redskins. I'll go coach with the Raiders. Like, they're a dumpster fire, but hey, they're not as bad as the Redskins. It's just everything the Redskins do is just complete and utter joke. And if you're a fan of the team, the Ravens are always welcoming new fans. That's all I got.
What about the Colts beating my homie?
Oh, that's crazy. I mean, like, no one really expected that, I don't think, man. And, I picked the Chiefs coming into that game. They got a high-powered offense, and Colts have a good defense. They proved that last year, but I didn't think they were that good. So the Colts have to be on your AFC South radar. I did a poll at the beginning of this season on Twitter with, the very few people that I had on there at the time. But follow me on Twitter if you haven't already. But yeah, everyone said the Colts were going to come in last place in the AFC South. And I don't think they're going to. I think they're probably going to win that division with a good defense and Jacoby Brissett, who has looked really good so far this season. He's playing really accurate. He's throwing a lot of accurate passes. He kind of reminds me of Alex Smith, just the way he plays. And with that defense and him and the way Marlon Mack was running the ball last night, he keeps that up. He's a workhorse in the NFL. Colts got a really good team.
They're probably glad that Luck quit.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know if Brissett's throwing bombs like Andrew Luck, but he has a team at 3-2. They beat the Chiefs, who they lost to in the playoffs last year, and things are looking up in Indianapolis after everyone wrote them off at the beginning of the season. Another thing I want to talk about here is the Texans-Falcons game. The Falcons are really weak, okay? I thought they would step up and play big in Drew Brees' the wake of Drew Brees' injury. I thought they would want to get some wins under their belt and try to compete with the Saints. They have some talent on that roster. They have Julio Jones. They have Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan's like the first quarterback. I forget what the stat was. I'm pretty sure it said he's the first quarterback ever with 400 passing yards or something at least in the first 5 games. It was some crazy stat. But they're 1-4. And I'm like, how do you have a quarterback given that type of performance and a stud in Julio Jones but you can't win, and it all falls back on their defense. Like, they couldn't stop a nosebleed on Sunday. I know Deshaun Watson and Nuke Hopkins, and you got Will Fuller, who had an amazing game, 3 touchdowns, 200 some yards, 50 fantasy points, just crazy. Like, that's almost half a team's production, it seems like, for fantasy standpoint. But with those 3 guys, you know you're going to put up, the Texans are going to put up points, but 53 points is crazy to put up, especially on a team that you might consider a competitor coming into this season. So the Falcons are 1-4. I'm pretty much writing them off at this point. I don't really have any faith in that team anymore. And the Texans might have really come on strong yesterday. They might have exploded, and maybe they use that as fuel for the rest of the season. Who knows? They got the tough Colts defense in their division, though, so it should be interesting to watch.
How about those Bears?
That Bears-Raiders, man. You know, the Raiders had a 17-0 lead in that game. If you were watching, like, the scrolling sidebar thingy on the bottom of the screen that they have for the, like, you know what I'm talking about if you watch football. But anyway, like, I'm sitting there watching the Ravens game. I'm like, how the heck are the Bears losing 17-0 to the Raiders? Like, I'm like, oh, they must have jet lag or something going to London. But they come back and take a 21-17 lead. I'm like, all right, that's what I expected. Like, I kind of had a feeling like, oh yeah, the Bears are going to come back and win this game. And then they go and lose it. They lose 24-21. They give up a touchdown to Josh Jacobs at the end. Like, you know, I know Mitch Trubisky's injured. Chase Daniels didn't play terribly, but he made mistakes. He looked like a backup quarterback. And, you know, I feel like the Bears defense is the Bears defense. Like, the Raiders scored on them. They had some drives on them, but they clamped down strong. And, you know, I feel like it was just a hiccup going to London. You never know what's going to happen. When they get their quarterback back, hopefully he comes back, plays stronger. Bears looking up, I think. That's just kind of like a hiccup game, in my opinion. Russell Wilson is a stellar quarterback, okay? He's definitely top 3 MVP conversation right now, about a quarter of the way through the season. But, you know, the Rams should have won that game, and Greg Zuerlein, who many would say is one of the most reliable kickers in the NFL, shanked a 44-yarder at the end of that game. And, you know, anybody can miss any time. Justin Tucker missed an extra point to tie the game against the Saints last year for the Ravens at home, and, you know, he missed it in the loud environment in Seattle on the road, and it was a longer kick than an extra point. But, you know, you still figure someone like Greg Zuerlein would make that. So it was kind of a shocking ending to that game. It was a great game. Horrible uniform matchup, though. The Rams look good in that white, but I don't care what you say. That Seahawks monstrosity is an eyesore, and it literally makes my eyes, like, strain to look at it. So I hate those all neon green uniforms. Thanks for watching this video. I really appreciate all my subscribers. You guys are awesome. All my new subscribers, thank you for subscribing to my channel. Share my channel with your friends. You know, I would love more people to come join the conversation. It's awesome. You know, the more the merrier, right? So please share my stuff, man. I really appreciate you. Peace out. Have a good day. I'm going to go party some more. Ravens beat the Steelers.